So welcome everybody. ROI, what does it stand for? Return on investment. Now who's making the investment? Well, you're making an investment in your own company and developing products and services and building your solution stack, but your customer is also making an investment in you, and we want to make sure that everybody wins here because there really is a synergy, there's a win-win scenario where you improve your customer's ROI, your ROI grows in lockstep. So let's talk a little bit about how that happens and about some of the things that we can do to help you grow and succeed and see better ROI. So this first slide that we're looking at is some numbers that talk a little bit about the distribution of revenues, right? So this is expected revenue changes in 2011, and this information is based upon a survey of people just like you in the audience, right? So we go out and we say, tell us what you think is going to grow, what's going to shrink. Here are the different market segments that we're interested in, and what we're looking at now is consulting, managed services, and software, rounding out the top three in terms of growth, right? Now, consulting is great, except that it requires very high touch, right? So what I want to focus on is the managed services, and that's coming in right up there. 36.1% of people surveyed said they're going to grow that part of their business. Now that's great, and 5.4% said no, we're going to shrink managed services. We're not on this whole managed service thing, which really that's not the right place to be. You want to be one of those growing people because that's where you get a lot of return on your own investment by growing your solution stack, being able to bring better products and services to your clients, reduce downtime, reduce time to repair. You're going to hear a lot of great stuff today. We've got some great guests who are going to really focus in on this. But don't forget that even if, as you look down, software, hardware, it's not as big a growth point. But still, look at this: 25.5% of service providers say, "Look, our hardware sales are going to grow." So you really want to make sure you have a hardware partner that can support that and can tie into all of those managed services. So, how do you make sure that you're aligned with your customer and that you're really giving those critical services, that are going to help you grow, help them grow? Well, the first thing we want to look at is making sure that your business is business critical to your clients, right? Does your solution or your service provide significant value to the customer? I mean, that's huge. If you're not either helping the customer earn more money or you're helping the customer save money, then you're not really being business critical to the client, right? That's what's most important, is helping their business. We're not in the business of fixing computers. We're in the business of helping clients grow their business. Look at your client dependency. Does the customer require your type of expertise in order to operate their business? Right? There are some businesses that technology is just not critical to them. A mom and pop, flower stand or something where they're not using technology. You're not really going to be a dependency for them, and so they're not going to be an ideal client for you. And you want to make sure that you're finding that proper mix. Urgency. Can you provide services to your customer that they can't provide themselves in a really fast, time-appropriate manner? So if you have customers that are doing any type of business that's real-time, where outages cost them dollars, per minute, being able to provide that instant reactive and better yet proactive service, that's very high. And then unique skills. Now, you as a technology provider, you're actually a business consultant in the world of technology, right? So your customer doesn't know technology. To them, it's a black box. They don't understand it. But if you can bring in your skill set and bring your team to bear on those types of problems and actually open up new opportunities for the customer, everybody wins. That's a great place to focus your time and effort. And then finally, brand equity. You're spending time out there building your company name, building up your contacts. You should be out networking. Now you've got this great brand, and you've got a logo, and you've got a name, and people know it, and you spend time out there. That is hugely valuable to you and to your customer, because your customer can say, oh, we work with this great company, and we work with Insight, and those guys really know what they're doing, and you've heard of them, right? Because they've got great brand equity. So these are all things that you can do to help improve not only your own ROI, but your customer's ROI. Now, how do you do it? How do you deliver that ROI, from a practical point of view? Well, you want to make sure that you are doing as much of the managed and cloud and remote and outsourced servicing that you can, because it's so scalable, right? These things are, cost on a per user, per month basis, right? So as you grow your company, you just get these incremental costs. You don't have to go out and, like in the old days, we had to spend tons and tons of money to build some new solution and then try and sell it. Doesn't work that way anymore. You don't have to do that. So using some of these tools and resources that are available are really going to help you. One thing to focus on here is most technology contains unused functionality. So this is something that I recently discovered even for myself. I got a new HP laptop. It had all the Pro Tools on it, or the Protect tools. Oh, great stuff. Oh my God.
Good stuff.
Fabulous. You'll hear more about that not only today, but Protect tools, we've talked about it in the past. I actually got to experience it firsthand, and it really is amazing when you take advantage of it. Because most people, they get the computer and they just turn it on, and okay, it's got some built-in stuff, but really take advantage of those tools that are already there and available to you. As well, make sure that you are partnering with people that you can align with properly. And if your technology providers have any sort of certifications that you can get involved in, go ahead and do it. It's not a huge investment in your time. It really helps you understand the products and services that you're going to be reselling, and it makes you an expert, and you can actually do the job better. And the better you can do the job, the more efficiently you can do it, the more money you make, because those efficiencies are really, really important. Finally, don't sell to your customers this concept of ROI. You're not selling them that, we can return on your investment. Actually return on their investment. Do it by aligning with great partners, by having a solution stack that is very scalable, that is proactive, that is out there, so that you are not just trading time for dollars, right? You will definitely be able to demonstrate it, and when you can demonstrate it, you win, customer wins. And finally, I just want to mention, there's this iPad end-user study. We went out and actually talked to the clients, not the service providers, and asked them what they're looking for. And the old priorities are the things that you may be kind of comfortable with because we've been doing it for so long. The speeds and feeds, having the most recent technology, that centralized technology and security. All good things in and of themselves, but think now about the new way of doing business, right? The clients want this invisible technology. They just want it to work. Think of your cell phone, right? You don't really need to worry about the management of your cell phone. It's just a device and it works. It's on. You get calls. You can get on. The smartphones, they synchronize everything now. It's invisible and it's just expected. So customers want that. They want that real time, always up, not having problems where the technology is just available to them, right? Being able to deliver, that's huge. Scalability, we want it to be something that doesn't go obsolete necessarily the next day after you've done it. So when you can put in stuff that helps extend the life of that technology, that's hugely valuable. And then being able to distribute your resources with fluid security that covers your flexible. It covers your fixed and mobile infrastructure. I mean, that's great. So you want this fully integrated service stack, and you're only going to get it with managed services, with cloud solutions, and with partners like HP and Intel. So with that, I'm going to turn it back to Laura, and we'll keep going.
Thanks so much, David.